Hi everyone, we are from Tutorial 2, Group 1, and today we are going to discuss the question for Chapter 1, Managing Today. And here's our group members. Question 1. What is an organization and what are the characteristics do organizations share? So what is an organization? According to Fundamental of Management, an organization is a deliberate collection of people brought together to accomplish some specific purpose organization. So basically, an organization is a group of people who work together to achieve certain goals and objectives. It typically has a defined hierarchy, roles, and responsibilities guiding how responsibility are allocated among its members to achieve certain objectives. An organization can also refer to business, government agencies, and educational institutions. For example, Apple Store, Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (SPRM), and our university, University Malaya, is also referred as an organization. Next, what other characteristics do organizations share? Organizations share the three main characteristics, which is goal, people, and structure. Goals defined as a specific target that have to achieve within a certain time frame is normally set by the management to ensure the organizations towards growth, innovations, and improvement that align with the visions and mission. For example, Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, his main goal was to turn Microsoft into a leader in cloud computing and artificial intelligence (AI). He wanted the company to move beyond just selling software, so he focused on expanding Microsoft Cloud Platform and developing AI technology. Next, people. People play an important role in the organizations. This is because people refers to white-collar employees and blue-collar employees. Without them, goals will not be achieved. White-collar employees and blue-collar employees helps organizations to create strategy plan, control organizations, increase efficiency and productivity of the organization. Next, structure, which is the last characteristics. Organization structures can be defined as a hierarchy system to limit the behavior of the members. With an organization structures, members will be able to play their role effectively and efficiently. An organization structures helps to allocate responsibilities for members according their sexes and levels.
Hi everyone, my name is Vivian and I'm the second presenter for this chapter. I'm going to discuss the question 2, which is roles define the manager. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Discuss what you think managers do. So, in my opinion, I totally agree with this statement that roles define the manager. Managers are responsible for achieving the goals and objectives of an organization through managing its resources, such as human, financial, and operational. Alright, so now we are going to learn about what do managers do. There are three ways to look at what managers do. The first is four functions approach, and the second is roles approach, and the third is skills approach. There are four generally accepted functions of management, which are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. In the planning stage, managers need to define organizational goals, establish strategy, and create a course of action to achieve them. Next, the purpose of the organizing step is to allocate resources and assign tasks to personnel to achieve the goals set during the planning stage. Managers must collaborate with other departments, such as finance and human resources, to manage budget and staff effectively. In the third function, leading, it consists of motivating employees and influencing their behavior to achieve organizational objectives. It focuses on managing people, such as individual employees, teams, and groups. Last, controlling is the process of evaluating the execution of the plan and making adjustments to ensure that the organizational goal is achieved. For example, managers monitor employees and evaluate their quality of their work, by giving employees feedback and suggestions for improvement. Now, I will explain the second approach. Harry Mintzberg created a scheme to define what managers do on the job. These are commonly referred to as Mintzberg managerial roles. This can be grouped into three primary headings, which are interpersonal roles, informational roles, and decisional roles. So first, I will discuss about interpersonal roles. Interpersonal roles involve people, no matter subordinates or persons outside the organization, and other duties that are ceremonial and symbolic in nature. As a figurehead, managers serve as an official representative of the organization or unit. As a leader, manager guides and motivates staff and acts as a positive influence in the workplace. In the liaison role, manager interacts with peers and with people outside the organization to gain information. The next role is informational roles. This category represents situations when a manager generates, receives, or shares knowledge with employees to accomplish objectives. The managerial roles included in this category are monitor, disseminator, and spokesperson. In the monitor role, managers are expected to look for information necessary for their organization, as well as for information that can concern potential industry changes. Next, receiving information from various sources. A manager in the disseminator role is responsible for sharing it with those who may need it. This can be done in both verbal and written forms. Besides, managers in a spokesperson role speak for their organization, defending the company's interests. Their responsibility is to make the organization look good in the eyes of potential or new clients and the general public. For decisional role, this category describes a manager's responsibility to use the information they gain to form business and strategic decisions. The managerial roles included in this category are entrepreneur, discipline handler, resource allocator, and negotiator. In the entrepreneur role, a manager organizes and runs business processes. This role develops and implements new ideas or strategies, which often means coming out with innovative solutions. Secondly, when an organization or team faces unexpected challenges, managers should take the role of a discipline handler to help manage the issue in order to maintain productivity. Thirdly, the resource allocator role requires a manager to determine how and where to apply organization resources. Lastly, as a negotiator, managers negotiate with external parties where they represent the interests of their organizations, as well as negotiating with internal parties, such as other departments and team members. Alright, the last approach is skills approach. So, today we will learn about 4 general management skills, including conceptual skills, interpersonal skills, technical skills, and political skills. Conceptual skills are essential for managers because they help with strategic planning, decision making, and problem solving. They allow managers to see the big picture and make informed decisions that benefit the organization. Secondly, interpersonal skills are the skills required to effectively communicate, interact, and work with individuals and groups. Good interpersonal skills allow managers working well with other people both individually and in groups by communicating, motivating, mentoring, and delegating. Moreover, technical skills give the manager job-specific knowledge, expertise, and ability to use different techniques to perform work tasks. And the last political skill refers to the ability to effectively understand others at work and to use such knowledge to influence others to act in ways that enhance organizational objectives. Political skill is important because it helps managers to build a power base and establish the right connections to get needed resources for their groups. That's all from me today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nafeesa Binti Aziz and my metric number is 24067971. So today I'll be answering question number 3, which is, in today's environment, which is more important to organization, efficiency or effectiveness? Explain your choice. So first of all, I'll be explaining about the meaning of efficiency and its benefit in the next slide so that we can understand what it does to the organization. Okay, so what is efficiency? Efficiency is fundamentally about maximizing output while reducing waste. It entails maximizing our time, money, and human resource in order to accomplish our objective with the least amount of work and cost. Streamlining our procedure, cutting down on inefficiencies, and prudently allocating our resources are all necessary for efficiency. Why is it important? Let's take a look at the benefit of efficiency. First, increase cost effectiveness and productivity. Efficiency has a direct effect on our financial result. We can cut expense and boost production by streamlining process and cutting waste. In the end, this will increase value for our stakeholders because we can accomplish more with less. Second, improve performance and profitability. An effective organization functions similarly to a well-maintained machine. When every component works at its best, we improve performance and increase profitability. Increased productivity leads to a better result, high quality, and happier customer, all of which support our success as a whole. Lastly, successfully achieving organizational goals. Efficiency helps us focus on what truly matters. By eliminating unnecessary steps and relocating our resource, we can better align our effort with our strategic objective. This focus enables us to achieve our goals more effectively and with greater agility in a rapidly changing environment. Okay, next slide. In this slide, I will be explaining about the meaning of effectiveness and its benefit to the organization. What is effectiveness? Effectiveness is fundamentally about accomplishing our aims and objectives. This can involve anything from financial performance to consumer certification. It involves making sure that our resources and activities are in line with our strategic objective, and we frequently gauge this alignment using key performance indicators or KPIs and stakeholders' input. These are the benefits of effectiveness. First, increased consumer loyalty. We gain the trust and loyalty of our client when we successfully satisfy their demands and expectations. Customers that are happy with our service are more likely to use them again and refer others to us. This commitment improves our brand's reputation in the marketplace in addition to increased sales. Second, enhance staff morale. Effectiveness affects our internal culture in addition to exterior results. Employee motivation and pride are increased when they perceive that their work is helping to achieve important objectives. Increased engagement and productivity result from high morale, which foster a productive workplace where everyone can succeed. Lastly, long-term sustainability. Effectiveness is key to ensuring long-term sustainability. By aligning our operation with our strategic objective, we position ourselves for future success. An effective organization can adapt to changes, innovate, and respond to market demands, ensuring we remain relevant and competitive over time. Okay, next slides I will be explain about the difference between efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency maximizes production with minimum resource. Next, efficiency more focused on saving time and money. Lastly, efficiency measured by workers' productivity ratios. Next, effectiveness. Effectiveness achieves strategies objective. Next, effectiveness focus on goal alignments. Lastly, it measured by worker KPIs. Next, okay, in this slide, I will give my opinion about which is more important, either efficiency or effectiveness. In my opinion, I think effectiveness is more important than efficiency because, first, goal achievement. Effectiveness ensures that we will fulfill our strategic objective and meet client demands. It's about reaching our target and making a meaningful impact. Second, customer satisfaction. When we focus on effectiveness, we strengthen our relationship with customers. This not only fosters loyalty, but also enhances our reputation in the market. Third, long-term success. Effectiveness aligns our effort with the organization's sustainability goals. By prioritizing what truly matters, we set ourselves up for lasting success rather than just short-term gains. Fourth, innovation. An effective organization is adaptable. It embraces new opportunities and responds to market changes, which is essential in today's fast-paced environment. Fifth, employee engagement. When employees see their work as impactful, it enhances their motivation and gives them a sense of purpose. An effective organization empowers its workforce, driving enthusiasm and commitment. Finally, resource allocation. Effectiveness helps us focus on initiatives that deliver maximum value, ensuring that our resources are utilized in ways that truly make a difference. In summary, efficiency concentrates on resource management, whereas effectiveness promotes growth and meet objectives to drive success. Actually, it is extremely difficult to decide which of the mentioned concepts is more important and should be prioritized. While efficiency is often considered a crucial factor for success, it can't be achieved without a focus on effectiveness and attaining desired outcome. Therefore, it is important to understand that these two attributes are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they can interact and reinforce each other. The key to success lies in striking a balance between efficiency and effectiveness, considering the unique aspect of the industries, organizational goals, and customer expectation. So I will pass the presentation to my next member.
Hi, my name is Raynsha Purwanto, and my matrix number is 231-22903. And I'm about to present about the comparison on managerial functions and for-profit organization versus not-for-profit organizations. So what are the differences? This is a table that I made, and there are four functions, that is planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. On planning, for-profit focus on profit maximization, not-for-profit focus on mission fulfillment. On organizing, for-profit focus on efficient production structure, not-for-profit focus on program and service alignment. On leading, for-profit focus on financial goal motivation, not-for-profit focus on mission-driven inspirations. On controlling function, for-profit focus on financial performance metrics, meanwhile not-for-profit focus on social impact and effectiveness. So, on planning, profit maximization for profit organizations. Plans are designed to boost revenue and reduce costs, aiming to increase shareholder value. The strategies are developed to increase revenue and reduce costs with the ultimate goal of creating value for shareholders. Decisions in the planning phase often includes product development, market expansion, and efficiency improvements, all aimed at enhancing profitability. For not-profit, our focus is on mission fulfillment. So the planning function is centered on fulfilling the organization's missions. This means aligning strategies and resources to address specific social, cultural, or community-oriented objectives rather than financial gain. The planning process typically involves identifying the community's needs, setting goals to address these needs, and developing programs that align with the organization's purpose. And second is organizing. For-profit organization, efficient production structure. Resources and processes are organized to maximize productivity and minimize costs. So the organizing is about value building structure that maximize operational efficiency. This often involves streamlining production, optimizing workflow, and allocating resources effectively to boost productivity and cost effectiveness. This focuses on creating an organization that can respond to market demand swiftly while minimizing waste and overhead. For not-for-profit, focus is on program and service alignment. So the organization focus on aligning programs and services with the organization missions. This involves structuring the organization in a way that supports service delivery and community impact rather than profit. So the resources are organized to maximize social benefits, which may include coordinating volunteers, securing donations, and designing programs to meet community needs. Third is leading. For-profit focus is on financial goal motivations. So leadership for-profit organization is driven by financial goals. Managers motivate employees by setting targets related to revenue, profit, and market share, and by offering incentives that align with these financial outcomes. The leadership approach often emphasizes efficiency, productivity, and financial rewards, with a focus on achieving and exceeding financial benchmarks. Not-for-profit focus on mission-driven inspirations. Leadership focus on inspiring employees and volunteers through the organization's missions. Leaders motivate by emphasizing the social impact and positive change that our organization aims to achieve. Rather than financial incentive, they appeal to employees and volunteers' passion for the cause, fostering a commitment to the organization's mission and values. And the fourth is controlling. For-profit focus on financial performance metrics. In for-profits, primarily involves monitoring financial metrics such as profitability, return on investment, and efficiency ratios. Managers use these metrics to assess the organization's performance and make adjustments to ensure financial goals are met. Control mechanisms focus on identifying deviations from financial targets and implementing corrective actions to maintain profitability. Not-for-profit focus is on social impact and effectiveness. A not-for-profit focus is controlling focus on measuring social impact and effectiveness, and rather than financial metrics. The organization evaluates its success based on how well it meets its missions and serves the community. Control process may include tracking the reach and impact of programs, assessing community feedback, and ensuring efficient use of funds to maximize social benefit.
Hi everyone, I'm Yen Kee and I'm going to present the fifth question, which is using any of the popular business periodical. Find example of managers doing each of the four management functions. Write up a description and explain how these are the examples of that function. So for your information, these are the four management functions, which are planning, organizing, leading, and also controlling. For the first management function is planning. Planning includes defining goals, establishing strategy, and also developing plans to coordinate activities. The example we are going to use is Tesla company, which is the car company led by Elon Musk. His highlight for developing strategy to enhance operational efficiency while maintaining innovation means that he's developing strategy to streamline operation while maintaining innovation, which will reflect the planning function by setting clear objectives for growth and also the market response. He also emphasized strategic planning to address production challenges to ensure that the company can meet the market demands effectively. This is essential for overcoming delivery challenges. The second management function is organizing. Organizing includes determining what needs to be done, how it will be done, and also who is to do it. The example we are going to use is Unilever Company, which led by Hayes Schumacher, Jennifer Han, and also Sandeep Desai, who are the CEO and also chief product of the company. They are creating cross-functional teams focused on sustainability initiatives. They are also aligning resources and also empathize across departments to achieve environmental goals. Means that they are developing a cohesive strategy that integrates various teams to ensure that everyone understands their roles in achieving organization objectives. This method not only enhances collaboration, but also minimizes silos that can hinder performance. The third management function is leading. Leading includes directing and coordinating the work activities of an organization people. And we are going to use the Tesla company, which is leading by Elon Musk. His unconventional leadership style encourages a culture of innovation and risk-taking among employees. Means that his approach to leadership, which is motivating and inspiring team to push boundaries, is a clear example of the leading function, as it directly impacts employee engagement and also the performance in the company. Lastly, we are going to discuss about the controlling. Controlling include monitoring activities to ensure that they are accomplished as planned. The example we are going to use is Toyota company, which led by Akio Toyoda. During the 2009 crisis at Toyota, Akio Toyoda was the president and also CEO, played a crucial role in implementing effective control measures to address the vehicle recalls and also restore the company's reputation. Under his leadership, Toyota established strict quality standards and initiated comprehensive review of their production processes. He's also emphasized accountability and also the transparency to ensure that the company learn from his mistake to improve product quality and also the safety moving forward in the long run.
Hello everyone, I'm Xin En, and in my presentation, I'll be discussing a case application focusing on Walmart, the world's largest retailer, and the topic for the case application is management training. So now let's begin with the summary of case application. The first one, Walmart is the world's largest retailer, with over 11,700 retail stores in 28 countries and nearly 2.3 million associates around the world. Walmart recently also generated over 485.3 billion in annual revenues and also profits over 13.6 billion. As the largest private employer in the US, Walmart often faces employee-related issues such as sick day policies and also wage concerns. Number 4, in 2016, Walmart Academy launched its training program to help those employees in low-level management positions. The management training included advanced retail skills, merchandising, inventory control, and managerial skills like communications and employee motivation, etc. Following by point number 6, since its inception, 150,000 store supervisors and department managers have completed the week-long training program. And to compete with online retailers like Amazon, brick-and-mortar stores must offer customer reasons to return to the store again and again. Walmart has spent $2.7 billion on employee training and raising employee wages. However, there are companies that neglect training for managers. Many new managers feel that they are unprepared for their transition into managerial roles, with a significant percentage receiving no training, leading to a high failure rate among first-time managers. In conclusion, managers play an important role in employee motivation and engagement. Therefore, investing in their training is undoubtedly valuable. Now, moving on, let's look at a discussion question. Why would a company want employees in low-level management positions to be more successful in their careers? For this discussion, we can focus on the hints about efficiency and effectiveness, as well as the 4 functions of management. About efficiency, which is about doing things right. This involves optimizing the business processes by ensuring smooth operations and getting the most output from the least amount of inputs. For example, if a store can reduce time taken to restock shelves through better inventory management, it can serve more customers in less time. In other words, it's about finding the best way to get the job done without wasting resources. Next, we have effectiveness, defined as doing the right things. Lower-level management is responsible for overseeing employee daily activities and aligning this operation with organizational goals to achieve overall success. For instance, if a manager focuses on improving team communication and collaboration, it can lead to better customer service, ultimately contributing to the company's success. Moving forward, it's about 4 functions of management. The first function is planning, which involves developing team tasks and schedule to coordinate activities effectively. For example, a manager might create a weekly schedule that outlines specific responsibility for each team member, ensuring that everyone knows their tasks and deadlines. Next is organizing. This function is about determining tasks and assigning them to employees who are best suited for each role. The third function is leading, which includes several key activities: motivating employees to perform at their best, and also ensuring effective communication to foster a collaborative environment, and also resolving conflicts that may arise within the team, helping to maintain harmony and focus on goals. Finally, we have controlling. This function involves monitoring employee performance to ensure tasks are being completed effectively, and also comparing outcomes against organizational goals. Lastly, it can make adjustments to correct deviations when performance does not meet expectations, such as providing additional training or reallocating resources. Now, let's move on to our next discussion question. What benefits and challenges do you see in a training program such as this? Firstly, we'll be talking about benefits. So benefits come with skills development. A training program helps managers develop essential skills, build confidence for greater responsibilities, and enhance their career prospects. For example, managers who learn effective communication techniques are better at leading their teams and tackle challenges. Second, improve performance. Skilled managers can lead their teams more effectively, which result in increased productivity and achievement of organizational goals. Third, enhance customer experience. A well-trained workforce can provide better customer service and leading to improved customer satisfaction and loyalty. For instance, when employees are knowledgeable about products and services, they can assist customers more effectively, creating a positive shopping experience. Now, let's discuss some of the challenges associated with implementing a training program like this. Firstly, it involves high-cost commitment. Conducting training requires a significant financial investment, which would instead be directed towards other areas of the business. like investing in other capital or technology to improve the efficiency of the company. Next, lack of engagement. Employees may not perceive the training as beneficial, which can lead to disengagement. If employees feel that the training is irrelevant or unhelpful, it can result in wasted resources and time. Lastly will be standardized training limitations. Uniform training programs may not suit all employees, as each individual may have different learning style and needs. This can lead to varying levels of effectiveness, where some employees benefit greatly while others may struggle to grasp the material. And that's all about my presentation, and I'll pass it to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Farish bin Osfairulazmir with my ID 240666707, and today I'm going to answer the question 1-12. So there are three ways to look at what managers do. The first one is 4-function approach, roles approach, and skills approach. Okay, now we are in 4-function approach. So 4-function approach, we have strategic planning and effective control. So in strategic planning, new managers should be able to determine short or long type of term goals, and then new managers should be able to anticipate trends, and in that trends they need to be identified, is it an opportunity or is it not? And then the next one is effective control. Walmart should be able to train their new managers to be able to set weekly goals, KPI, key performance indicator, quota for their employees, and then they should be able to check in the performance of the employee regularly, so the goals of the organization is reached. And then new managers should be able to operate real-time analytics. So the next managerial topics is role approach. The roles approach, we have two of them, which is interpersonal role and decision-making role. For interpersonal role, managers should be able to mediating employees' disagreement. It should improve the overall communication, relationship, and teamwork between managers and employees. And then decision-making role, where managers should be able to allocate a certain budget based on customer preferences and sales data. So for the last one is skills approach. So for the skills approach, we have two, which is conceptual skills and political skills. So for conceptual skills, managers need to be able to brainstorm multiple solutions to a problem. Managers need to also analyze situation creatively, and then they need to adapt quickly. The next one is political skills. When managers need to deal with purchasing inventory, they will purchase in bulk. So managers should have negotiation skills to have better deal, to save costs, to reduce costs for the company. And then managers should be able to promote collaboration across departments. Next, 1-13. So first we need to understand why the graduates are reluctant to pursue a career in retail organization. They have perception of limited career growth. They believe that there is no room for growth and there is no quality skills that can be achieved when joining the retail organization. And they also see that this job is viewed as a less prestigious job. And then demanding work environments. They see that work is a fast-paced work that requires a lot of energy. And there is also another one which is monotonous tasks, which is repetitive tasks with less variety. Now we are going to find out how to attract talented graduates. Walmart could do career advancement. They can highlight Walmart as a huge organization which have many locations, have many branches, have many departments, and this create job opportunities for graduates to move up and advance their career and learn new things. The second thing is flexible schedule. Walmart could offer flexible work hours and remote work. This help graduates to gain life balance personally and professionally. And then competitive pay and perks. Walmart could offer good salary, comprehensive health insurance, and reward good performance employees which meet weekly goals or exceed weekly goals. So now we are going to take a look at question 1-14. In my personal opinion, organizations do have ethical responsibility to assist new managers. First one is train new managers aligned with the 4-function approach, which is leading and control. This ensures effective leadership and control over team process. Secondly is fairness and support. Modern workplace nowadays require new managers to be trained and supported at all times until they are properly trained. Without coaching, they may face many problems that can be daunting. The third one is benefit the organization. Providing training and resource increase their morale, encourage their promote an ethical work environment, help managers succeed, and benefiting both the team and company.
Hello everyone, my name is Rafi Aditya and I'm here going to present you a topic about managing without manager. And in this case, it's Spotify case application. So I'm going to give you a brief summary about the case application. First, transformation of music. Spotify has revolutionized how consumers can access music. From buying a disc music player and a music player to purchasing a subscription model. And Spotify launched in 2008. Founder Vivian. He is a Swedish entrepreneur Daniel A.K. who founded Spotify to provide a more convenient alternative to legal file sharing service. And Spotify employs a flat organizational structure to ensure that facilitate a quick customer access and adaptability, minimalizing complex management and hierarchies. And squad as a core unit, the fundamental building blocks Spotify structure are squads. It's like a small teams that operate like startups, focusing on specific long-term. And role of product owners. Each squad includes a product owner responsible for prioritizing tasks and ensuring collaborative problem solving among team members. And tribes for collaboration. Squads are grouped into tribes based on similar function, allowing for autonomous work while promoting collaboration within close proximity. And chapters for skill management. Chapters consist of individuals with similar skills from various of squads and providing them a link to traditional management through clear lines. And guilds for cross-tribe interests. Guilds are informal groups that span tribes, members with shared interests collaborate on projects without formal management structure. And adaptability and creativity. Spotify's non-traditional management approach fosters creativity and adaptability. It is essential for thriving in the fast-paced technology. Challenge of informal management. While this relaxed management style encourages innovation, it poses risks such as lack of overall control and potential to misuse of the freedom granted to employers. And I'm going to move on to who undertakes management at Spotify. Well, as I mentioned before, Spotify leadership is primarily led by Daniel Ek, who is the founder, chief executive, and chairman. Daniel Ek has been with the Spotify since 2008, and in 2008, since 2006, and in 2008, Spotify was launched and changed the way we listen to music. Where back in the day, they used to buy a music disc and a music disc player or a radio to play music. And now with Spotify in our hand, we can listen to music anywhere and anytime without having to buy a music disc. But the success of Spotify wasn't only led by one person, but there are also other people who influence in Spotify's success. Martin Lorenzon, he is the co-founder of Spotify, and he holds a significant shareholder. Lorenzon is very important to the company because he plays a significant role in maintaining the company's strategic partnership. And there are also other team, which is the key executive. And first is Alex Nostrom. He is the chief business and the co-president, who focus on business development and partnership. And Gustav Soderstrom is the co-president, and he's that oversees product development and technology initiative. And Paul Vogel, he is the chief financial officer, who is responsible for managing for financial planning. And the last but not least is Katharina Bird. He is the chief human resource officer and influence in talent acquisition and organizational structure. Overall, Spotify management leadership led by Daniel Ek and supported by co-founders and various executives. This structure ensures that Spotify remains at the forefront of the music industry. And we move to the next question. How might Spotify manage poorly performing individuals or teams? Do you think this could be a problem at Spotify? Why or why not? Well, I think this is going to be a problem if not solved properly. So Spotify has their own way of organizing their teams. They have these groups, as I mentioned before, squads, tribes, chapters, and guilds. And it's all about giving these teams a lot of freedom to do their own thing. But here's the catch. It can be tough to manage how well these teams are doing. And managing a poor performance at Spotify. There are many ways of Spotify managing their poor performance. The first one is performance reviews and feedback mechanism. Continuous feedback over traditional review. Spotify doesn't do this old school performance reviews. Instead, they got a continuous feedback that each team does a regular check-in to see how everyone's doing and where they can improve. Here's how it works. They look at their mistake and learn from them. They even have this fail walls to be totally transparent about it. And people can ask about feedback from their boss, co-workers, or even people they manage, so that they don't be worried to ask their boss or co-workers. And it's all about being open-minded and be honest. And they have this performance development system that tracks how people are doing. And over time, it's all about helping people to grow and not punishing them or overwork them. So, chapter leads. In Spotify, they don't have these traditional managers for their teams. Instead, they have chapter leads who are like line managers. These chapter leads are responsible for helping their team members to grow and develop in their careers. For example, if someone is not doing well, the chapter lead will talk to the team and the rest of their team to figure out what the problem is and solve it together. This way is responsible for their own work, and they can help each other out solving their problem. So, addressing poor performance. Well, if someone is at work is not doing a good work, Spotify might try a few things to help them out. First is coaching and mentoring. So the person boss might give them extra help and advice to improve their skills. This ensures that they can learn from their boss and giving 100% chance to success. And team discussion. Well, the team might talk about what's going on and try to figure out what the problem is. And the last one is reassignment or role change. Well, if the person still isn't doing very well, they might be moved to a different role or given a different job that's fit well for them. So this organized structure is without their problem. So the potential issue first is lack of direction or responsibility. Spotify way of doing things is pretty innovative, but it's not without this problem. Some things might not have a clear direction or know who's responsible for what. So this can lead to people not doing their jobs well, and minimal of supervision or uneven workload. Since there's not a lot of supervision, it can be hard to make sure everyone is doing their part. This can be frustrating for people who are working hard and feel like they're picking up the slack for others. And the last one is agile practice and conflict resolution challenge. Well, not everyone is good at working together in this kind of new environment. Some people don't have experience with agile practice or resolving conflicts, which can slow things down. Overall, Spotify way of doing things is like let them try new stuff, do their own thing, but it also means that they might not always be held responsible for their actions and get help that they need to do their best. If they want to keep doing well, they'll need to figure out how to make sure everyone is doing what they're supposed to do and helping each other out. That's it for me. Hope you enjoy my presentation. Thank you.
So now we go to question 117. For traditional management, they use hierarchical structure, a top-down approach, and then they use formal communication and have distinct rules. And it prioritizes process above people's growth and stresses stability, control, and organization goal. So for Spotify management, they use flat organizational structure. Spotify just avoids complicated management structure by using non-traditional flat structure. So in this flat structure, you will see they use squad, tribes, chapter, and guild. So now we are back to the question at hand, which is, are there any similarities to traditional management at Spotify? We can see here on the table, we have traditional similarities and Spotify. In organizational structure, the similarity that both have is that both frameworks are assisting in structuring the organization. And then we have decision making, where the similarities that both have is that both have the same level of hierarchy to keep things coordinated and efficient. And then for employee roles, both share the same similarity, which is both will assign role based on skill and expertise. And then autonomy. So for the similarity is Spotify and traditional management give certain employee independence but restrict it to maintain productivity. So lastly, for question 118, do you think that this approach to management would be effective at another company? I would say that yes and no, because some company or some related field are effective of using flat structure, but some company is ineffective and cannot use it because it is incompatible. So for the effective is that because perfect industry that benefit greatly from quick innovation and adaptation and change. Excellent for business that needs to quickly adjust to various situations. Flat structure also give employee the freedom to act immediately without waiting for higher up. So for example, is tech and software company, creative industry, and startup company. And then for the ineffective, it is ineffective to use flat structure in a workplace that demand efficiency and rigid procedures. And then industry with strict laws and regulations, since compliance requires clear accountability and supervision. This cannot be used as structure also, because certain company have a strict laws, strict regulation, and have to follow rules by rules, step by step, and cannot skip. So for example is manufacturing, logistic, and supply, healthcare, and bank. And that's all from me. Thank you.